Morning, driver. Good to have you along again. So today's a little different. Starting this one off a little different. It is Friday, and I am in Rapid City, South Dakota. I am loading lime at a lime plant, a lime mine, I'm sorry, and I'm going to be taking it to Yakima, Washington. So that's what I'm going to be doing this weekend. Today, tomorrow, Sunday, and then I'll deliver it on Monday. I delivered these work trucks yesterday here at Ellsworth Air Force Base, and we're going to do this load here today to get out of here. My name is Jupiter. I drive a truck. I own the truck I drive, and that's why I called my company Jupiter Trucking. Join me, and I'll take you along on some of the different things I end up doing to make a buck with a truck. It's been raining here for a few days, and it's a little sloppy. Look at my shine. Yeah. That's what I get for polishing. Mr. Bones is riding along here just fine. I'm going to be picking up 45,000 pounds of bagged lime here. I'll have to tarp it. That's all right. The last time I tarped a load was November, I think, in Louisiana. So if I tarp, 2-3 loads a year, I'll survive. Nobody likes to tarp, but might as well get them out and knock the dirt off of them. She's a muddy mess. A little bit of a slow process here. I hope they let me throw my straps up there on the concrete rather than in the mud. I count about at least three, maybe 4 trucks behind me even. Looks like I got here just in time. They aren't going to require me to tarp here. So once I get some straps on it, I'm going to go to the truck stop and tarp up there where it's clean and concrete. I don't really know what's going on, but this kid just took his sweatshirt off and shoved it underneath the tire of his forklift. I wonder if he's stuck. Let's go find out. How many truck drivers does it take to put a forklift in reverse? Apparently it's just, he's not stuck, it won't go in reverse. Then the boss showed up, spitting mad, tearing it apart. Pulled the floorboard out, yelling at the kid. It was something to do with the linkage. The boss came out, all mad, tore the floorboard out, put the linkage back together, yelled at the kid a couple times, and then made him go get a different forklift. So hopefully this won't happen again. Yeah, now there's 4 trucks in line. But he's done. My turn. Oh my God, that was brutal. It's been 2.5 hours since I got here. That kid is not an experienced loader. I'm just gonna say that. He ripped open several pallets and had to pull them off and then replace them. And I finally just said, forget it. There's one pallet in here behind this one that is completely pinched and smashed. Now I have to strap and tarp, but at least I'm out of the pancake batter mud. You can just tell by how bad it is by how many times I had to get in and out of the truck. Yeah. Here's how we ended up. I am 11,000 pounds, 10.8 on the drives, on the steers. I'm 33.3, 33.4 on the drives, and I'm 35.8 on the trailer, 80,100 pounds gross. That's with me in the truck and full of fuel. I'm fine. See, I can tarp. I don't like to, but I know how to. These poor tarps, man. I've had them about 10 years too, and they're getting a little worse for wear. Thankfully, mainly it's just from bouncing around in the toolbox and not being used. I'm getting dangerously low on bungees. I used every single one I had with me. I was prepared to tarp, but didn't really expect to. And I didn't bring every bungee I own, but I used every one I have with me. This has taken all day. It's like 2:30 right now. But part of the reason it took me so long to tarp is because I spent half my time on the phone and I have the load. I had a couple things put together and then it all fell apart. And then I found a different one. I should say Amy found me a different one. She is a lifesaver to have in the office, looking at the load board, keeping an eye on things, running to the bank, doing invoicing, doing deposits, doing all the stuff that she does while I'm out here working, getting dirty and tarping, and we're a great team, and I love having her on my team. Anyway, she found a load out of Vancouver going to Boise. It is a 3-hour deadhead from Yakima to Vancouver, and then it's an oversized load, 9.5 feet wide. Sometimes I can get step deck work coming out of Boise, but this oversized load will pay about double what just these standard loads were paying. So if I have to go home empty from Boise, I'll do that, and it'll be all right. At least for today, I'm not in a hurry. I have 2.5 days to get to where I'm going, and it is basically a 1.5-day drive. So I have plenty of time. And now that I'm tarped, I'm all done getting dirty, I think it's time to go get a shower. All cleaned up and nowhere to go. It's Friday night, it's 4 o'clock, but I'm gonna do something I don't want to say I don't ever do, but I rarely do. I'm gonna go somewhere. Have you ever heard of the Full Throttle Saloon in Sturgis? It's only about 30 minutes from Rapid City, and we're gonna go. Time out. I'm not gonna be able to do this right now. There's too much of the Full Throttle Saloon that I'd like to share. It's nothing spectacular. It's just kind of fun and neat, and I just want to make it a kind of a fun thing to share. So I am going to put all the footage in a separate video. Sorry. The Full Throttle Saloon is really cool. I'm not advertising for them at all. I just really enjoyed my time there, and I wanted to share it. We'll do it as a separate video. Thanks. It's about launch time. We're in Sturgis. This is a great place to park. Trucks welcome. Had dinner last night over at the Knuckle Saloon, burger and a beer. Everything appears to be in good order. What's up, Bones? Dirty. Dirty. Filthy dirty. The open road. We are trucking right along in eastern Wyoming right now. We are experiencing cloudy skies, mild temperatures at 43 degrees. It's windy out there. I'd say about 70-mile-an-hour winds right in front of the truck. We're right outside the window. And I've got all day to go. I'm probably gonna shoot for, I've been thinking about it, I think I'm gonna shoot for Missoula today. That is about 9 hours from Sturgis, where I started this morning. And why not? Since western Montana is some of the most beautiful scenery you'll ever see. I want to see that in the morning. It sure would be nice to have a little sunshine on this trip. In the meantime, western Wyoming. And just like that, we are in Montana. Only 21 miles in Wyoming, just a little neck of a corner, the northeast, very tip corner of Wyoming. And we slid right on through. And now we're in Montana, which surprisingly doesn't look a whole lot different than Wyoming at this point. We are only a half a mile from the Little Bighorn battlefield. I'm in Billings, Montana. I wish I'd have caught it on video, but there was a big livestock auction over on the side, and there was a bunch of kids standing on the roof of a horse trailer asking all the trucks to honk when they went by. Of course I honked. You gotta honk. When somebody gives you the fist pump, it's required. It should be part of your CDL training. Done for the day. We're in western Montana now. We're about an hour-ish outside of Missoula. Well, we still did 600 miles today, so that's pretty good for a Saturday. It's beautiful out here. The Clark Fork River is right over there. I'm gonna walk over to it. Good morning. If you've ever seen the HBO show Deadwood, as Wild Bill Hickok used to say, good morning, Montana. It is a beautiful day today. Man, it's going to be gorgeous. Going to be an easy ride today. I only have really one more thing to do on my agenda. I'm going to get my truck washed. I just got to get the mud off. The truck is beautiful underneath, but it looks like a pig right now. So we're going to stop here in a couple hours and get it washed. We're going to stop in Post Falls, Idaho is the plan. That's better. Well, the truck sure looks better. There's no denying that. They did an okay job there, and I'm really glad I had a towel because their soap film was really bad on the aluminum. But we got it all wiped off. Looks good. Looks damn good. At a scenic viewpoint. I'm here for the night. Been here about 4 hours, like 25 miles from my delivery tomorrow. The truck is over there. And the wind has been rocking the truck all day. Especially since I got here. It's a beautiful sunset and a beautiful view. This is one of my favorite parking spots. Let's go to work. Tired of sitting here. This is a big apple packing operation, and I've hit my first dead end of the day. The delivery address is incorrect, so I've got to turn around and go about a mile to a different warehouse. First load of the season, they said. I guess they spread the lime in the orchards, something for the ground, for the soil. We're here. I guess this is probably the second load of the season, because that looks like the first one. Time to take these things off. See you in 6 months. I learned something interesting today that I did not know. First of all, this is the first load of the season. Over here, I thought was the first load of the season, but this is used lime. I asked him what they did with it. I thought it was for some kind of soil preparation or something, but it's used for storage. Apples are picked, they go in these storage rooms here, and they have 42 storage rooms. Then they put lime in each storage room. 20 pallets of lime in each of the 42 rooms. And what it does is it absorbs moisture out of the air. I had no idea. These are rock hard. It's like a bag of concrete that you leave sit out. And lime is part of cement, so I guess that kind of makes sense now that I think about it. But I thought that was interesting. I didn't know that. So these go into the storage rooms just like this, and it absorbs all the moisture out of the air. The guy that unloaded me was really cool. He was a big fan of Mr. Bones back there. He really liked that. And then he asked if I liked apples. Who doesn't? So how do you like them apples? Granny Smith's. Do you know how many different things you can make out of apples? You can have apple pie, apple cobbler, apple crisps, apple tart, caramel apple, apple salad, you got fruit salad, you got carrot and apple salad, apple walnut salad, Waldorf salad, apple sauce, you got baked apples, you got apple butter, you got apple cider, you got apple jelly. That's probably about all you can make out of apples. That's done. Now our next adventure is going to take us to Vancouver. I've got a 3-hour drive. I'm heading south out of Yakima, angling over to the Columbia River, which is the border between Oregon and Washington. And we're gonna head west, and we're going to the port of Vancouver. Vancouver being on the north side of the river from Portland. And we're going to the port of Vancouver to pick up some stuff, a thing, something to take to Boise. Welcome to the port of Vancouver. I think these are my guys, the way they're all staring at me. All right, I'm done here. Here it is. I'm gonna give everybody 2 guesses as to what you think this is. Ready? Well, you're wrong. This, according to the paperwork, is a nitrogen silencer. So I guess if the nitrogen in your house is a little too loud, just pop one of these bad boys in, plug it into the old coffee pot, and quiets everything down. It's 37 feet long, 10 and a half tall, and 10 and a half wide. Okay, leaving the port, I'm gonna go to the Arrowhead Travel Plaza in Pendleton. Plenty of parking there, and I should be able to get there before it gets dark. 3.5 hours. Wish me luck. And there's not much I can really do about that. All of that tarp is underneath the straps. Not my straps, the straps that were put on in China. Even the cops didn't say anything when I went through the scales. Green light. The wind has been having its way with this. From here, it looks like a giant can of Coors Light. I did get a reload from the Boise area back home today as well. So I'll be home tomorrow night. We're gonna unload this, and then I've got a load of bricks. Fine with me. Throw some bricks on the truck, and I'm going home. It's a beautiful day in Oregon. Let's go. This is a giant project. Micron. I don't know all the details, but there are cranes over there. It's hard to put into scope just how big this actually is. We got quite a few spectators too, so it must be a big deal. Just like that, it's over with. That was pretty cool. That is a huge crane. Now that that's done, we've got about a 20-minute drive across town. We're gonna put something a lot simpler on here, like bricks. This is it. How's the song go? 6 days on the road and I'm gonna make it home tonight. And this is the spot I've been trying to get to for about 2 weeks now. What a great loop. What a great loop. That worked out so well. Considering I didn't even know what was going to happen when I left home. We ended up with about 4,500 miles all the way around, all said and done. Actually about 2,250 each way, which was kind of unusual because it was 2 different directions. I want to give a huge thank you to Amy. She is my right-hand man in this. She is the one who finds the loads. I do all the phone calling and negotiating and working out timing and schedules and yada yada, but she's the one who finds them for me. She puts together little scenarios, and while I'm working, she's on the computer, and then she'll call me and go, hey, look, what if we do this? How about this? How about that? And so we put it together. Couldn't do this without her. Honestly, it is worth it. She earns her money here. Please check out my Facebook page, like the video, share the video, get everyone to come here and watch me do stuff. And thank you guys. I appreciate it again, and we will see you next week. I've got a little bonus ending here. I've got the maps up. They're in the house, they're in the hallway, so it's hard to kind of get too far away. But this is where we're at. This is the United States, and this is the world. West Coast. If you guys are anywhere in any of these areas, please let me know. We'll put your sticker on the map. Yeah, we need some Wyoming, New Mexico, Kansas, Nebraska. We're doing pretty good in the Midwest. I'm surprised. I didn't quite realize it. It's a different understanding of it when you see it on a map. The East Coast, down into Florida. And then up here for the world, we've got New Zealand, Tasmania, Thailand, up here, if I can reach it, United Kingdom, and Denmark. I'm trying to remember all the names of the countries. It's awesome. Germany, and Africa, down into Namibia and Africa. Canada, all across Canada, and even Belize. That's pretty exciting. It's kind of fun to do. So if you're anywhere in the world watching this, let me know, and we'll put your sticker on the map. And we'll do it as a little short, like a weekly update, whenever I get some updates. Thanks, guys. It's been fun. In the meantime, keep the bugs off your glass and the bears off your ass. Catch you on the flip-flop.